Hi everyone, it's Emily O'Connor back again with another Zoom, hopefully able to answer some of the questions that you have at this time. I believe everybody is starting to get into their courses. A lot of you are in touch if you don't have your login credentials. We did send an additional email with parental guardian login credentials. Hopefully you received that. And if you have any questions, please let us know. It does seem like most people are able to get into your courses right now, which is really helpful. Please understand we are continuing to add courses and align them. So you might find that we continue to do that over the course of the next couple of days. I do want to clarify a couple of things that are really essential to your online learning experience. As of right now, our in-building students are going to be on a semester schedule. The semester schedule information was sent out by Ms. Reber a couple of weeks ago in a school messenger. We are going to send as an attachment this information so you do have that you can look at and reference for your convenience. Scheduled classes are going to be scheduled in the first semester. So what that might mean is you may only have a couple of classes. You might find that you have 2 or 3 depending on what your schedule aligns. How you're going to want to read your schedule is you're going to look at semester 1 on your A day. Whatever semester 1 has for you on your A day, that is what we are going to align for the first marking period. So marking period 1 is going to zoom you pretty fast. So because our students in building are having those classes every day for the semester or for the marking period, depending on what courses are in their schedule. So what you might find is if you had a gym class on your period 1, and then you had a study hall period 2, that you would not have those courses in eSchool because a study hall and a gym class are not going to equate to courses in the e-learning. If you have a class like geometry or a full year English class or a foreign language, for example, you will find that you will have 4 marking periods or 2 semesters depending on how that course is aligned. And we will be putting the timelines in the system that will help pace you according to those timelines. So you may really only have 2 or 3 classes this marking period or even this semester. If you have a gym class on your A day schedule, you will be doing a gym log. It's just a pass-fail credit that will be listed on your transcript. You will keep track of those things that you do, whether that's playing a sport or you like to walk your dog or you name it, you do your at-home workout, whatever you like to do. You would keep a log of that time, and then you will write up a quick brief description of what you did, and then you would submit to us so that we would be able to submit that for a credit. And it's just going to be a pass credit on your transcript listed as a gym log. Okay, we are going to be sending that to you in an email attachment, and if you don't have access to a printer, we can send you a snail mail copy as well in the mail. So just to review, you really may only have 2 or 3 classes in your schedule. If you have specific questions on whether or not those classes are on alignment, please let us know, but it is okay for you to only have a couple of classes. As of right now, we are still in the process of trying to align some of those more challenging courses with the courses in the e-learning experience. So maybe that's a comm video or a drawing class, a ceramics class. We are going to be, for all art courses, giving you a basic drawing course due to just the challenge of giving art courses in the eSchool. We felt that the basic drawing would allow students a consistency in the system, and that's the course that we will be aligning with any art courses that you would have in your A schedule days. I also want to let you know it's very possible at this time if you have a social studies on your A-day schedules. Citizenship, economics, American history, world history, sociology, psychology. Those courses are going to be aligned with a teacher of record in the building. So an LASD teacher will be assigned to the social studies courses. So as of right now, we cannot add any social studies credits until the teacher of record shows up in the system. So Mr. Krieger in our building, and we're hoping that another teacher as well in the social studies department can sign on board to give you feedback. They're not actually teaching the class or doing any Zooms like that that you would need to be a part of for a live Zoom in any virtual way, but they will be providing feedback. They will be the teacher of record as opposed to having a vendor teacher that you are seeing in the system, say for example, one of your math classes or another course in your dashboard. So it does take a 10-day onboarding experience. So at this time, we are not able to give you the specifics on exactly when Mr. Krieger will be available, but we are hoping that it will be in the next couple of days. Hopefully by Friday, we will have Mr. Krieger in the system and we can assign those courses to your student. We will be working with you on making sure you get your courses done. It will be flexible with timelines to make sure that your student can finish the course in the allotted amount of time. Okay, materials. If you are a student that has an AP course, we are now in the process of working on gathering materials for AP courses, whether that be a book or any lab materials. As of right now, we are really working to get those materials. I'm pretty sure you already know in terms of our building and other buildings in Lewisburg, we're having an unprecedented amount of students entering into cyber education. That is pretty universal everywhere. So our providers are having trouble keeping up with the demand. So as of right now, we are working to get those materials for you. But it might take us a little bit longer to get you those materials. We are working with you on that, and we are working within the system to hopefully come up with some accommodations to help manage this. But as of right now, I'm just letting you know we are working on that, and we will certainly be in touch with you when we have the specifics on that. The last thing I wanted to go over is foreign language. If you are a student that's taking Spanish, French, or German in the first semester on your A-day schedule, you may find that, say for example, you signed up for Spanish 2. What you will find is we are actually going to be putting you into Spanish 1. This is because we have spoken with the staff in the building. We've asked them to look at scope and sequence, and we have asked them to give us feedback on what would be best for our students to be consistent with what's happening in the building. That doesn't mean that our curriculum isn't better or worse in any way. It just is different. And so we need to make sure that our students in our cyber education are going to be getting the same material as our students in building. And so we have really worked with our teachers on that. They've been so fantastic and helpful. And so what we will find is that at this time you may have a different level, but the level that you're in will be on your transcript as, say, for example, you're in Spanish 1 on e-learning, you will have Spanish 2 on your transcript as your course would be in building. So please be assured that we're going to be working with you on that to make sure that you understand that, and we're going to do our best to communicate via email. But we're pretty overwhelmed right now with all the things we have going on, so we will certainly do our best to communicate that to you, but understand that is why you may be seeing those courses looking a little bit different. Don't panic. If you have specific questions, please feel free to email us, but that is kind of where we are at right now, and making sure that your schedule is consistent. So that pretty much does it. Today is day 1 for our freshmen. It's gone pretty well. Hopefully you and Cyberland have gotten started at least in your dashboard. You've been able to look around. I do want to let you know that the e-learning programs pace you on a 7-day cycle. So the The week will start on a Monday and will end on a Sunday. When we are in building, we are on Monday through Friday. However, our students always have homework on the weekends. You're always going to be doing things, whether that's homework or studying. So as long as your student gets their assignments completed for the week in the 7-day cycle, they will stay on pace with us, and there will be no penalty or any issues with them completing assignments in that timeline. I hope that covers it a little bit. We'll be continuing to send out some information to you. We're doing our best. We have a lot of students in our cyber program, and we certainly are glad to serve you. But we're going to do our best to get you as information as much as we possibly can. So thank you so much for your time and your commitment to your students' learning. And we hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Thank you.